Hey guys, I want to come again to the money game with AC. In this channel, we talk about stocks, but we also talk about money, how to make it, how to multiply it, how to grow it, and how to protect it. In this video, I want to quickly cover the pre-market session because AMC is currently up almost 5%. And I also want to cover what may happen today in the market session that will potentially impact the price of AMC and other stocks. So let's get into it, guys. First of all, you can see that AMC has been beaten down last week, and this was in following the huge market sell-off that we saw, even though Friday was a really green day. But obviously, generally for the week we were lower than what we started the week because of the whole inflation thing, the bond yields. And I think if you look at the futures trading here, even though these are lower than what we had overnight, we are still on the red. Even oil is red, everything is red. Crypto not as much, but if you look at the markets, we can see that maybe considering these levels here, we may expect a red day. But everything that happened pre-market session doesn't necessarily have to be the exact same scenario happening into the actual intraday session, and we saw that on Friday as well. So we might as well turn this into a green or even lower than the numbers we're seeing now. So the market is kind of affecting AMC, but the fact that last week we had the interview from the CEO being really confident into the outlook of the company moving forward. We also have stimulus checks that have been approved, and people will spend that money they will receive into theaters, into other retail stuff. So they will buy stuff, they will go into mover, especially with a lot of cities and states reopening the economy. So these are good news that we expect to be a driver of AMC stock into this trading session as well. Now, if we look at the market in general, because AMC is now tends to trend or to trade like the market goes. So whenever the market is down, AMC will be down, and whenever the market will be up, AMC will be maybe not as up much as we want, but we saw that last week, but it doesn't mean that it will happen also necessarily this week. So if we look at the indicators now, what is actually to move the market, we saw that the reason why these markets are red for now, maybe because of these yields. They are up, almost 1/6, more than 2.5%. So this is following the stimulus checks. Like when people expect money to be spent, like big money will be spent into the economy because people will receive that extra money. The market expects that the interest rate will go up, or the prices of stuff, goods and services will also go up because people have additional money to spend and they wouldn't really care about the price. So price tend to go up, and whenever they do, these will also go high and people will start freaking out and they tend to sell, especially tech stocks. But if you look at what the market is actually pretending to do today, on the economic calendar, we don't have much, because sometimes if we have like the job market, which impacted the trading session on Friday, these are an economic data, that is potentially driving the market on a direction or another. So today we don't have anything, like a big impact that will happen today. On the earnings calendar, we don't have much as well, because these are not major companies with a huge market capitalization in the way that if they have good earnings, they might potentially drive the market up or down. So nothing to worry about earnings as well. Now, these stocks are the most gainers. These stocks are the most gainers here, mostly pharmaceuticals, because they are really volatile. But even here, not as much, because sometimes you do have like 150% gainers here. And these potentially stocks that may be considered a great play if you want to day trade, for example, today. And then these are the most active stocks in terms of volume, so AMC is still part of the top 10, which is good, because whenever you have volume, is good for volatility, because volatility is it's anything that will, you can expect the price to go up, way up, or also way down. But the fact that we are actually green pre-market and we keep rising for AMC, this is very, very good and promising. So I expect AMC almost 6% already. AMC to be trading higher today, but it doesn't mean that we will continue to trade higher at closing. So we have to keep that in mind. But as always, I'm still holding my shares. If you want to buy AMC or day trade AMC today, this might be a great play, but as always, be careful. All right, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.